Mike loves his job, but can you blame him? His job is writing about and taking pictures of street rods. We'll talk to Mike about his passion next on Street Rodding American Style.
We've seen Mike's passion already with the cars, but now we're going to take a look at how he's incorporated into his job. Mike, tell me, you got all those cars. How did that bridge into your jobs you have now about writing about them?
Well, I've always been interested in cars since I was a kid, but this allows me to kind of connect with the people that I do the stories on, find some common ground, talk to them about what I've done and what they're doing. I'm not a great mechanic. I don't do all the work on my own cars, but I have learned enough that I can relate to them and they can relate to me. So we kind of share stories back and forth, and it kind of takes the tension out of the interview process.
Sure. And do you find that as you start doing this more and more, you're now creating a bridge between those who are interested in cars also, but do not have the way to communicate it to other people?
Yes, I think that's true. I get a lot of feedback from car people, obviously, but the things that probably make me feel better than anything, I occasionally actually get feedback from little old ladies who tell me that the wheels page is the first thing they read every Saturday in the Eagle.
For real?
And they know nothing about cars, and they make that very clear, but they love the pictures and learning about the people and all the work that goes into these things.
How long have you been doing this on the wheels page?
We started the wheels page in August of 2002, so we're just a little over 8 years old. I pitched it for 4 years before it finally became a reality.
And you have almost a full page on the back section of the sports page. That's where it's at?
That's where it is now. It originally started out on the back of the business section on Sundays, and a lot of people would prefer that it had remained there, but it's one of those production things, and I think it was about 2 years ago we moved to Saturdays on the sports page.
Now, do you operate a lot out of the Eagle, or do you have another office someplace else?
I work out of a home office. I'm at the Eagle usually 1 day a week, just briefly to check on my mail and shoot the breeze with the photographers who are all friends of mine, and kind of touch base. And but most of the work outside of the field work, where I'm doing the interviews and the photography, is done in my basement at home, in my home office, which is full of all kinds of car memorabilia. So.
Sure. So now, taking that, you started, how long ago was it?
8 years.
8 years ago. How much longer are you going to do it?
I'm going to do it as long as they will let me do it.
So it's going to be nonstop.
That's right.
Excellent. What's the next step? Is there going to be anything you're going to do different with the wheels page, or are you going to keep it the way it is?
It's kind of evolved into the format that we have now, which works pretty well. The one thing I'm thinking about doing, I just bought a video camera that...
Wait, back up. Okay, you're crossing a fine line here, but okay, keep going here.
I think you're in no danger at all. But I've thought about posting videos of, like, you know, a car driving past, or like what you shot with Gene, him lighting the tires up or something like that. Nothing very extensive because I'm not that good at it.
Do you also have a website at all or not?
It's the Eagles website is www.kansas.com, and then our page appears on that at the lower right-hand corner on Saturday morning, and then we also have a gallery where all the additional photos, I can only get 2 or 3 photos on a page. So all the extra pictures that I shoot now go into galleries that are online, and you can access those through that main story.
Excellent. All right, well, Mike, we're going to see what Mike does here when he goes out on location to interview other people. That's next here on Street Rodding American Style.